Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In today's midweek natural gas report, natural gas prices are down. The August contract, the spot contract, is currently trading at 3.1980, down 14.2 cents or over 4.25%. As you can see here from the daily chart from barchart.com, we are looking at the daily activity with the Bollinger Band, and the Bollinger support comes in at 317.70. We've gotten as low as 318.60, and we'll move over here to the hourly chart to give some idea of where we might find some support. The hourly chart here shows that the RSI is in oversold condition right now. We are trying to hold our next resistance, which was support, is now 323.40, and above that 328.70. I've marked a 50% between 328.70 and the actual pivot, the daily pivot for today at 337.80. That would be the area where we have to get over and close over in order to get some bullishness on this chart. Right now, that's 333, and it doesn't look likely that we'll get that. Let's take a look at the front to back spreads. This is the Jan versus the August contract here. And as you can see, we're up because that front contract is well down and the back of the board is holding. We're up 6.4 cents or up to 149.80 on this Jan versus August spread. That's up over 4.53%. And it looks like this is going to continue. Our next target is 158.90. And let's take a look at the Jan versus October. This spread is also widening, up 3 cents to 132.30, up 2.32%. Our next target is 134.30 for this particular spread. The RSI says we're going to continue higher. Why? Well, the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook is just rather mild for this time of year. This carries us all the way through July 22nd. As you can see, we have some above normal temperatures along the Texas and Louisiana coasts and above normal for the Pacific Northwest and New England, which aren't really big demand areas. So right now, prices are under pressure. But why did we bounce the other day, starting Monday afternoon through Tuesday? It was cash. Cash in the Northeast, as you can see, the heat index risk, the heat risk was high in that area, and we do have some lingering heat, especially in the desert Southwest, even parts of the upper Midwest, and now across North Carolina and parts of it, Alabama and Georgia. As you can see, as we move through this, it starts to dissipate, still hot in the desert Southwest, but then things start to get a little muggy here in Georgia, and that continues all the way through for the next few days. It really starts to get uncomfortable, especially on Sunday in Atlanta. And that continues to expand as it moves back all the way through into Louisiana and parts of maybe Texas towards Houston. And let's take a look at the tropical activity. Really none. Nothing is expected for the next 7 days. Again, that Saharan air layer is just inhibiting any mid-Atlantic storm activity or development at this time. Let's take a look at ERCOT. ERCOT, it's just looking today. Maybe it gets about 74,000 megawatts, but it's light all the way through here. We don't break 80,000 megawatts for at least the next 7 days. And wind and solar are doing just fine. Really, wind is seasonally going to be low at this time of year. That is what's helping the natural gas burn, especially in the Northeast and a little bit in parts of Texas. But unfortunately, we've got a lot of rain. And let's take a look at that. This is the rainfall totals from July 3rd through July 8th. And as you can see, it's been a bomb right here in Texas. That was the cause of the weekend tragedy in the Hill Country. But we've also got a lot of rain here through Florida and parts of the upper Midwest. What else is going on? Well, we've got still some minor earthquake activity in West Texas. This is the Delaware Basin. This is New England. This is New Mexico and parts of Texas. We'll have to keep a careful eye on this, especially because for saltwater disposal wells, if this continues, the Texas Railroad Commission is going to get after them to slow things down, which may inhibit crude oil production out of this basin because these saltwater disposal wells are going to have to move those locations further outside of the zone. And let's take a look at the oil and gas sector here for stocks. This is on finviz.com. As you can see, with natural gas and crude oil prices down, the oil and gas sector, this is the mid cap between $2 and $10 billion on a high short float over 10%, just not doing well. Until the rain stops, we're really not going anywhere. Same thing with the tariffs. We're really not going to get the growth globally to help crude oil prices, especially as OPEC continues to raise their output. So be careful. We'll have to probably wait for the winter before we get a good rally in these stocks. Again, recapping here for the August contract, we're currently trading at 319.90, down 14.10 cents, or 4.16% at this time. We'll look to see very carefully again if we can get and close above 333 on some short covering. It looks to be a stretch for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.